But the idea of having cereal for dinner, is there the potential for that to land the wrong way?
We don't think so. In fact, it's landing really well right now, Carl.
What's going on, everyone? Dominic Dominator with the Veterans Net channel, bringing you some interesting news. So the CEO of Kellogg's went to do an interview, and his name is Gary Pilnick, and this kind of shows you how out of touch billionaires, millionaires, and wealthy people can be. His net worth is 15.7 estimated, so he makes money. But he went on this interview to talk about, the rising prices of groceries. Groceries have gone up, I believe, 11.3, 11.8%. If I'm wrong, go ahead and correct me in the comments below so we can all know what the increase is. But I believe it's 11.3, 11.8%. But anyway, he went on to say that, well, you know what? Let's just cut to the video. I'll show you, and then I'll comment and talk about it after.
Joining us exclusively today is WK Kellogg Company Chairman and CEO Gary Pilnick, having just presented at CAGNY. Gary, it's great to have you. Big piece in the Journal today, just looking at the share of income going to food and sort of exploring the idea that it's hard to find eras in which food prices actually retrench and stay down. Talk about what you said today at CAGNY.
Well, Carl, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. When we think about our consumer under pressure, there's things that we could do, but most importantly, what this category could do. The cereal category has always been quite affordable, and it tends to be a great destination when consumers are under pressure. So some of the things that we're doing is first messaging. We got to reach the consumer where they are. So we're advertising about cereal for dinner. If you think about the cost of cereal for a family versus what they might otherwise do, that's going to be much more affordable. The other places that we like to go is we talk about making sure we have the right pack at the right price in the right place. So having a different size pack that'll have a different price point, that'll take some pressure off the consumer while they're shopping. So those are some of the things that we're doing. But in general, the cereal category is a place that a lot of folks might come to because the price of a bowl of cereal with milk and with fruit is less than $1. So you can imagine why a consumer under pressure might find that to be a good place to go.
Right. I'm all for innovation and marketing, but the idea of having cereal for dinner, is there the potential for that to land the wrong way?
We don't think so. In fact, it's landing really well right now, Carl.
Yeah, that's not happening. I'm not feeding my family cereal for dinner. How about you lower some of your prices? So a lot of people say the cost of living is high. Yeah, it is. It is high. A lot of people say it is high. Since I'll have the links below too. But since the pandemic, the price of groceries have gone up 23.4, 23.5. I'll have the link to where I got that data from, but I know it's 23% point something. What they will try to do is say, oh, well, last year in 2023, it only raised, 3% or something like that. Same thing. I'll have the link below. But it's since 2020, which I think they took advantage of the pandemic and us being locked home. Hey, let's raise the prices and all that other stuff. And people will say, well, companies have to make a profit. Well, yeah, they do, but they were making profit prior too. But this guy is definitely out of touch because I guarantee you he's not having cereal for dinner. He's not feeding his family. He's probably telling his family, yeah, don't do that, because cereal is not the best option either. I mean, as much as I like it, it's not the best option. And if you look at other things, recently Albertsons and Kroger were looking to join and just be this big conglomerate business, but the government said no because they know that instead of having competing prices with two different stores, if they join together, then they can set a standard of a high price. And see, the thing is, the more competition you have, the better prices the consumer's going to get. I manage at a gym. I'm a manager there, and our prices are set really good. It's very competitive. We're not the cheapest in town, but we're close to it. And we put out a good product, being the gym. Gym's nice, updated equipment, state-of-the-art equipment, all that other good stuff. And people like that. We actually get a lot of people from other gyms, and they never leave because there's just so many other gyms out there, so we all compete. So with him saying two things, he said eat cereal because it's cheaper, and if you're poor, we have a cereal box set for you. If you look on this picture right here, just Google this from Walmart. These are Fruit Loops. They got the bigger family value, and then they got the smaller family value. But you want to look at, or what you want to look at, is the cost per ounce. So the smaller box is going to cost you more money, and it's going to be done quicker, especially if you're feeding your family. Let's say you have a family of 5, family of 2 even. You know, that's going to go real quick, probably within 2 nights. And you're not going to get your nutritions and all that other good stuff you need, and it's just not good. And you can see even in the video, the reporter kind of like, I guess, gives them an out when he says, hey, I don't think this is going to land very well, like, explain yourself better. And he's like, no, we're doubling down, you know, eat cereal, it's good for you. So I don't know how you guys feel. I'll probably not buy any more Kellogg's, just to send a message. But I think all around, these food companies need to start lowering the prices and scaling back. I don't think it's about, hey, we got to make a profit, we got to feed our, you know, we got to pay our employees and everything. And I'm pretty sure the employees themselves, who's not making a lot of money or even making some money, is probably not eating cereal, even though they work for the company. But those are just my opinions, just my humble combat veteran opinions. So what is your opinions? What do you guys think? Also too, what's your favorite cereal? For me, I like Chex and I like Frosted Mini Wheats. But what is your favorite cereal? I don't eat cereal for dinner. I mean, maybe as a midnight snack because I'm up late, maybe. But I'm eating steak. You know, I'm eating chicken. But what do you think? How do you feel about the prices for the groceries? And your thoughts and opinions, comment below. Appreciate you watching this video. Please pass, share, or should I say, please like, share, and subscribe. Pass on to other veterans, pass on to veterans' families, and people that could use this information in general. But thank you, and I will catch you in the next video. Carry on.